Hello and welcome to your last maths lesson of the week. Today we'll be learning to understand repeated addition. So you will be able to understand repeated addition, also solve calculations using repeated addition, and even explain the link between repeated addition and multiplication. So what is repeated addition? Repeated addition is adding equal groups together. So we could have 4 add 4 add 4, and that equals 12. It can be changed into multiplication. We have 3 groups of 4. So here we have 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups of 4, which can be written as 3 multiplied by 4 equals 12. Okay, what would the repeated addition and multiplication calculations be for this picture? So here we've got some fish and some fish bowls. We've got 3 fish here. Add another 3 fish, add another 3 fish, add another 3 fish. So altogether we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 3, add 3, add 3, add 3 equals 12. We can turn this into a multiplication calculation by saying we've got 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups of fish, and in each group we've got 3 fish. So we could have 4 multiplied by 3, or 4 groups of 3 equals 12. Let's have a look at another one. This time we've got some squirrels sitting in a tree. So how many squirrels have we got in the first tree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could write our repeated addition sentence as 5, add 5, add 5 equals how many? Let's count in fives. 5, 10, 15. Let's have a look. There it is. 5, add 5, add 5. Now, how can we change that into a multiplication calculations? So the first thing we need to do is count how many groups we've got. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, and in each group there are 5. So we would write 3 groups of multiplied by 5 equals 15. Okay, we've got a different one this time. Lots of flowers. So for our repeated addition, we see how many there are flowers. So there are 2. And then we add 2 till we get to the end. So we've got 2. Add 2, 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 add 2. God, that was a lot of 2's. So let's count in 2's to find out how many there are altogether. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So when we write it out, it'll look like all of these 2's and then 20. So to make it easier, we can write that as a multiplication calculation. So how many groups of 2 do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 groups of 2 equals 20. So your activity today is to have a go at some repeated addition and multiplication calculations. You'll be given a ladybird or some flowers. You need to see how many spots one ladybird has. So this ladybird has 2 spots. So the repeated addition is just 2 because there's nothing to add to it. And we'd say 1 group, 1 ladybird, 1 group of 2 because it's 1 ladybird with 2 spots, and that equals 2. This time we've got 3 ladybirds. So our repeated addition is when we count the spots. So we've got 2, add 2, add 2. And then our multiplication is how many ladybirds, how many groups. So we've got 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, multiplied by how many spots they have each. They've got 2 spots each, so it would be 3 groups of 2. What would the answer be for the first one? Let's count them in twos. 2, 4, 6. 3 groups of 2 equals 6. And then you would write the 6 here. And also here, because 2 add 2 is 6. Have a go and see how you get on. Okay, somebody's had a go at their repeated addition sentences and multiplication sentences, but do they mean the same things? They've got 5 add 5 add 5 add 5 equals 20, and they've said that that is 5 groups of 5. Is that correct? Discuss your answer with an adult before moving on. So they're not correct because they have not counted the amount of 5s correctly. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be 4 groups of 5, not 5 groups of 5. Well done if you got that correct. Well done for completing all of your multiplication lessons for this week. Next week we'll be having a look at division, so I look forward to seeing you then.